And so to a question about a man who definitely has one more string to his bow. How would you like to have Cedric Gibbons nude on your mantelpiece?
It's not Stanley Gibbons, the philatelist.
No! He's a Hollywood figure, remarkable Hollywood figure, Cedric Gibbons. He was the premier art director stroke production designer of Hollywood for MGM. And in 1928, he was asked to design something. What might that have been? No.
The Oscar.
Thank you. Oh. The Oscar. And not only did he design it, he won 11 of them. He was nominated for 36 and won 11. Almost all Oscars, as you know, were won by Walt Disney, who won how many?
109.
26.
20, yeah.
And Cedric Gibbons won 11, and all the rest went to Emma Thompson. Oh, look, she is. Oh,
winning smile.
Do you remember which one that was? Sense and Sensibility or Howard's Way?
Howard's End. Howard's Way.
I nearly said Howard's Way.
That interesting boat script I wrote.
But you were nominated for 3 others.
Yes.
Do you remember what they were?
Remains
of the Day, In the Name of the Father.
Best Supporting Actress. And you were also nominated for Sense and Sensibility as Best Supporting Actress.
I forgot.
I can remember all the GCSEs I did. I would definitely remember every Oscar nomination. I think when, like, the rest of my brain had melted and I fed through a tube, those 5 names of films would still come out.
The best film one year was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Do you know what? They altered the Oscar to some extent.
They made him a midget.
They made him one big one and 7 little ones.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it must have been a grim year, because that is a boring cartoon.
I made an Oscar. I actually made a genuine Oscar. I went to the factory in Chicago where they were made.
Is it a mould, like a jelly mould?
Well, there is a mould, but it's pure metal, Britannium.
Or do you have to hew it?
Yeah.
Well, you buff it.
If you have to,
a damn good buffing.
If you have to hew it, I mean, I'm not being rude, but if I was winning an Oscar this year, I'd say, can I have one of the ones made by the professional? That was Stephen Fry pulls that.
I was well supervised. To be honest, I did a bit of buffing.
Right.
On the bum area,
and then dipping. You bad, you very bad man. Yes, a little bit of... little... a good buttock flossing. And dipping him in nickel and then in that gold. It's very...
So you didn't really make
No,
I mean, it's like the Queen pulling a pint.
Basically. That's more or less what it was like. Thank you so much. So, who was the best actor in your year? You were Best Actress.
Al Pacino.
And your other Oscar, of course, was for Best Adapted Screenplay for Sense and Sensibility. I should have won that Oscar, as a matter of fact.
Actually, yes, you should.
Yeah.
You rescued it.
Yeah.
Yes, I had one of those steam-powered computers, and the screen had done something to the script. It had transmogrified into hieroglyphs, into just... not words, not anything that I could recognise, just funny shapes. I got the bloke round, the computer bloke round, and he couldn't work it out, so finally I took the computer out of the wall, still in my dressing gown, got in a taxi, went with the computer round to Stephen's house, sat it down and said, please, find my script. And I did it like that because I'm an actress. I don't ever ask people to know. If I'm upset, I make sure people know it. And he said, oh, OK, but it took him 7 hours. And Hugh was with you at the time.
Oh, advantages in being a nerd.
Probably what really happened was he couldn't do it. He thought, oh, shit, I can't let on.
Write one.
I'll just write it. Much quicker if I just adapt the novel.
And I looked at it and thought, you know, I'd forgotten, obviously, because my brain doesn't hold any information for any length of time at all. I just looked at it and thought, that must be my script, and I handed it in.
Yeah.
I'll send the Oscar round tomorrow.
Thank you.